Okay, so I think we're on section 6. I kind of got lost. But we're going to be just one slide talking about, are viruses alive? So this is one of the most debated questions in microbiology. Are viruses actually alive? But it's really not, because if you're a microbiologist, probably 90% or more biologists would consider viruses not to be alive, including myself. But why is it debated? Well, on one hand, viruses share some characteristics with living things. So, for example, they have genetic material, either DNA or RNA, and they have the ability to evolve over time. They also reproduce, but they can only do it inside of a living host cell. Outside of a host, remember, a virus is just kind of like a dormant particle. It's basically just nucleic acid that's been packaged. It can't grow, it can't metabolize, and it can't respond to any stimuli. So, if we're talking about living organisms like bacteria, fungi, humans, we have cells, we use energy, we have the ability to maintain homeostasis, and we can reproduce on our own. Viruses, they can't do any of that independently. They have no metabolism, no ribosomes, and no organelles. They rely entirely on the host cell machinery in order to even make a copy of itself. So that's why they're considered obligate intracellular parasites. So where the debate is really, because if we just look at the structures, it seems clear cut that viruses are not alive. So what the big deal is about really is viruses' ability to evolve. So they can adapt, they can mutate, and they can undergo natural selection. They can also shape ecosystems by kind of controlling microbial populations and even insert their genes into host genomes, including ours. So, in fact, 8% of the human genome is actually made up of ancient viral sequences. So, 8% of all of our genome is from a virus itself. So, are they alive? The best answer is probably not exactly. So, viruses kind of straddle the line between living and non living. They're not alive in the traditional sense, but they're also not just inert molecules. So a lot of scientists will just kind of consider them to be what are called